welcome to the Rockin' Hockey Show and another episode of Fire Table Hockey Talk. Arj, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. A little exhausted today.
Are you wearing a collector's item hat there, or it hasn't come out yet, or what's going on with
It's
that?
a new hat. Next November, CCM Hockey. It's a sweet looking hat. It's got like a little holiday print on it. The lumber yard, which old guys like us know about the lumber yard, but these young kids, they don't know about wood sticks. It's a shame.
It is a shame. It is a shame. Lumber being the term for a wood stick. So,
There you go.
Arj, you're like a fashionista. Every time we do one of these episodes, you got something new on.
I try. I got. I'm still wearing my Howie sweatpants. Don't think you guys can see that, but these things rock. They're Jagers.
You know, Arj, we've been getting a lot of fan mail back about having another a show with you in your jean shorts and cutoff shirt. And rumor has it you may have sold those in a garage sale.
They actually were a high item. We had to put them up on eBay. Bidding went through the roof. I'm going to retire next week, I think, because of it.
Wow.
Buying a lot of stock and, diversifying my portfolio.
Okay. Arj, today we're going to talk about hockey hair, man. Hockey hair.
Some got it, some don't.
Playoff hockey here. It's high school playoffs. We got travel and in-house playoffs are coming up right around the corner. The NHL playoffs are quite some time down the road, but I'm rocking the playoff beard, which I'm about to shave real soon. But we thought today we'd talk about hockey here.
Well, let's start with your boys. Both of them are playing varsity hockey.
Yeah.
Did the Penfield High School team do anything? I know some teams will do it together, or some kids will do individuals. Did the Penfield team do anything that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of. They talked about it, but I know my two kids had no changes to their
hair. I know some. What was the big one the last couple of years? Oh, the bleach blonde.
Bleach blonde, yeah.
As a team,
I've seen a couple kids.
Man, the Patty Kane is a huge one.
Yeah,
that's a huge. So.
Well, that was Patty Kane. But I mean, the shaved sides with the stripes in them or the lines. We actually did that in college.
Yeah, that was Brian Bosworth.
Yeah,
these kids don't know.
I got in trouble for it when the whole team shaved the side of their head and had lines in there. I got in trouble for it.
Oh, you were the captain.
No, I wasn't the captain. I still got in trouble for it.
You're not the captain?
I was a scapegoat. No, not in college. I wasn't. Well, not my. That was my freshman year.
Oh.
I was in my senior year, but not in my freshman year. So.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, so Arj, what are we going to tell everybody about hockey here?
Hockey here is great. I think it's fantastic. I think every kid should do his own thing. But you know what? Everybody knows what they like. But you got to be able to display it. Like, if you're going to have the hockey here, make sure you know how to do the proper, head whip.
Yeah, you can have the flow, and having the flow coming out the back of your helmet is key. Yeah. Sometimes some players have such hockey hair that it comes out their ear loops.
Yeah, the hidden hockey hair is a good one, too. Like, when you pop it off, and all of a sudden you got this poof, this giant afro.
I had a buddy back in college again that he had great hockey hair, and we used to laugh about it because in between plays, when we were lined up for a face-off, he would always skate by the glass and check out his flow in the glass, in the reflection, in the middle of a game.
That might be taking it a little too far, but
if you just said you gotta display it, man.
You gotta display it. Yeah. I know. What is it? Michigan does that hockey here of the year, or is that Minnesota?
I think it's
Minnesota. That's always a fun. But I think everybody should do their own thing, and I think there's a lot of parents out there that just need to relax on it.
It's hair, you can cut it off and it grows back. So,
and apparently change the color.
Except for ours.
No, mine has never grown back.
Anyway, listen, if you have videos or pictures of your child's hockey hair, or even your hockey hair, if you want to display your own hockey hair, send them to us at this email, on Facebook, and we'll put your hockey hair on the Rockin' Hockey Show.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We'll let people know.
Arj, another great talk.
Well, thank you, sir.
You said you had a
yeah, actually, we got to get to an ODR question, actually. We're obviously in the midst of Rock the Rink season. So the weather this week, as we know, is going to get a little bit warm for a couple days and a couple days next week. This is more of a two-part question. One, does it almost demoralize you as a ODR guy that when you see that warm weather, or does it also say, hey, you know what, I know I have a lot of ice back here. This warm weather will help kind of maybe smooth it out a little bit, give me a couple days off, and then I'll rebuild. Where does that put your mindset when you see the weather forecast, I guess?
The answer is 4.
Oh, dude.
What movie was that? I just pulled that one out of nowhere.
The answer was 4.
What movie was that, Dingo Kid? Come on, there's no way
uh,
you're getting that one. That was a good one. That just came to me. Anyway, I wasn't really listening to your question, but
that kind of hurts. That hurts.
The
weather.
I
mean, how does it make you feel? Does it, like, I mean, me, on one hand, I see all the work that all you parents put in, which, by the way, amazing job for every parent that is up at 2, 1 o'clock in the morning, flooding the rink. You guys are great. I love all you guys for it. But does it give you a little bit of relief where you're like, okay, I don't have to do it for a couple days, it'll get cold again, the ice will freeze up on itself, or is it really demoralizing where you're like, man, I put in all that work?
Well, it stinks because, I love winter, and when it's wintertime, I want it to be winter for 2 straight months or 2.5 months or whatever it is, snow, cold, straight. I don't like the up and down fluctuations. It stinks. But everybody's rink is different. See, my rink here is the sun. I don't get direct sun, so that saves me big time. The sun stays behind the pines, so I don't get direct sun on it. People that are out in the middle and they get direct sun, that really hurts your rink because any leaf or even a pine needle that gets on there or a stick, it draws the heat and it melts a hole right there. And if it's a leaf underneath, it'll make a hole within a day. So that stinks. But the problem I have is even though I don't get direct sun, is it still heats up the boards.
Right.
And along the boards, and then when it melts a little bit and then it freezes, the boards start heaving.
You get that
and then the pressure from the ice or the water starts pushing the boards out. So that's the issue that I have with when it warms up and freezes again, is my boards, especially on the deeper side of my rink, start tilting backwards. So,
well, there you go.
but hopefully, and then there's one more thing is typically when it warms up and then gets cold again, it comes with
condensation,
precipitation.
I was so close.
It comes with either rain or snow immediately following. So before your rink has a chance to freeze again, you're getting snow, which then leaves a layer of slush.
Slush is the worst.
Slush or crust, and neither of them are good. So the biggest, the thing that I think is most important is to get that off your rink as soon as humanly possible. Because if you let that slush freeze, it's going to be a disaster. If you let it crust over, it's going to be bad. So you have to get out there as soon as it starts snowing, and you're going to be shoveling some snow and or some ice off your rink. So it might get a little bit lower, but you got to get it off, and that way the cold air can get to the rink, because the snow will act as an insulator, and then that slush is you're dead in the water.
That happened to me. We have that little pond that the kids were skating on when they were smaller. Now they just pretty much play boot hockey because it's the size of it. But we got a little bit of, especially being natural water, we got a little bit of snow on there. I didn't get a chance to get it cleaned off because I was working. And with a natural rink, the water, obviously the snow pushes down on it because there's water moving underneath. And all of a sudden, the water just comes right up through there.
And you're on an island.
Freaking. It was a train wreck.
And you're on an island.
It was the worst.
Arj, I saw on SportsCenter you had a little snippety doodah Monday night.
Monday, I had an ice cold Monday. Live barn ruined it, didn't catch it, so I couldn't send it on today. So we couldn't put it in right here, so that way you could see I wasn't lying.
I did get your assist though.
That assist, the reason I liked it was good positioning.
One-touch pass too.
One-touch pass. The guy got to the bench and he said that pass was so good I almost whiffed on it. So made me feel good. I had a pretty good, solid game. Championships are coming up. Playoffs are coming up. We're going in as the 2 seed.
Nice. Well, we might see that assist on one of the next Rock and Hockey shows coming up.
But I had a nice goal in our Tuesday morning skate too. A little half breakaway, glove side snipe.
It's because you got the breakaway speed.
No, it was a good pass.
Oh.
I'm slow. I am slow.
Hey, thanks for watching Rock and Hockey Show and our Fire Table Hockey Talk.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.